weekend it's been. No review. Yeah, I do apologise. You know, I'm absolutely steaming. I'm not steaming, but I've had a drink for free. Um, Yesterday went over to the Brickyard, Lincoln Green tap room, basically, in Carlton, in Nottingham, and had my first beer in there. Got recognised straight away. Walked in, and you know how I am. If you know the real me, I am quite a shy person. Don't matter what you look like when you're doing videos, because when I'm doing a video, I'm talking to a camera. It makes no difference. But I am a shy person, and walked into this pub. This girl served us. They found us a table. All of a sudden, the bar manager came up, and landlord came up, and he says, "Wraggy," and I'm like, "Oh God!" And it's like, "Wow." And you know, I'm so humble, and I'm not. All I am is someone who talks about beer. Nothing special. Nothing, you know, nothing slightly special. Um, and then obviously we went home, and we found out a few hours later that the golden ale was going on. Wraggy's golden ale was going on at the pub nearest to me. The one Lincoln Green pub that is on my doorstep, and I do frequent when I can in normal times, and when they don't know who I am. Anyway, went up, me, the wife, daughter, and a mate, Alex, and walked in, and I ninjaed straight to the back of the garden out the way. Got noticed. One of the bar ladies noticed me straight away. I served him. Anyway, got the beer, did the review. Next beer, I actually went down and sat inside the room, and the landlady came up to me and says, "You know, if you'd like to, you can pour beer behind the bar and get a video and that." And it was amazing. Yeah. I had a few beers in the pub. I had 3.5, I think, Wraggy's Goldens in the end. Yeah, went down a treat. Went from, obviously, went behind the bar, poured a pint out, first ever time, and I did it perfect straight first time. And how's a part of that? Yeah. My mate says to me, he messaged me and said, "How many times it takes to do it perfect?" First time, mate. First bloody time. Anyway, today, that was last night. Got home, did 3 reviews, did another review of the Wraggys for those who didn't like the light. Said the same thing as the original review, to be fair. Did another Lincoln Green, did a Lenton Lane Brewery. Today, been out, done 2 gardens. Another thing, I want my wife to try and join me on this exploration of craft beer. I, like a lot of people, was a lager drinker, and a mate of mine who I don't really see these days, Graham, a good mate actually back in the day, but obviously our paths have changed, and you know, maybe one day we'll be back to what we were, good friends. But yeah, he got me into doing real ales, and it's a path that I've been on, real ales and craft beers since since at least 2009. So a good 12 years. So, you know, and then I went to work at Sainsbury's, probably even earlier than 2009. Went to work at Sainsbury's, and obviously you're working in that environment, like if you was working in a pub, you're going to want to know what you're serving. So it's all fair play in that respect. So anyway, today I've done the 2 gardens, nearly got wiped out with my car, leaving one. Yeah, pulled out this junction, and there's this learner car going. Sees the learner car, looks, nothing there, pulls out. Beep! I went, fucking hell, what's he doing? And I went like that, held my hands up. I did not see him, so God knows what was going off there. Whether he just came too quick or what. did hit each other, so it was all good. And there was a bit of karma this morning, though, a true bit of karma. Now, we've got a neighbour not too far away, top of the street. All the way through COVID, she's been having parties. And all you can hear at 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock, this is all the way through the week, them getting pissy arsed. I like a drink. I do not piss the neighbours off. This person, all the way through, ranting, the music's blaring, and this is on work nights. And obviously, you got to get to work, but it's hot, so you have to have the windows open. You got that. And the other week, they've been doing till 3 in the morning. They had parties, they've had police there because they were kicking off. They had some idiot the other week, it must have been somebody's birthday, and they had a proper DJ there. And I tell you what, you couldn't even hear your own telly in your own house. You know, truly disrespectful. This morning, another neighbour had the tree people round after 8 o'clock, so it's legal and very loud, obviously, the chipper. All of a sudden, she's come down the street and she's you're disrespecting these people working who are sleeping in on a Saturday. Where's the respect? People are trying to get to sleep, single mums and all this. And I'm thinking, hold on a minute, you're the last person on God's green earth to spout off. You're the last person. If I went to them and said, yeah, mate, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, I've just done 5 days at work, I'm trying to have a lay-in. They would probably turn around and says, we'll give it an hour, mate, job's good. And, you know, I respect you. There's a right way and a wrong way to say to anything. This Yorper doing what she did, the bloke turned his back and says, fuck off. Can't fault him. And I seen all this going off because obviously, you know, you can't help but hear someone's gob going. So I walks out, I did. And I went up to the bloke and I bet he's thinking, oh God, not another neighbour. And I went up to him and says, take no fucking notice, mate. Hey, she's, you know, the one person on the street who's got no right to say anything because they are the one person that's absolutely pissed off all the neighbours is the one person, you know, you do get them, don't you? You know, these neighbours. But anyway. So anyway, we went over today to the Burnt Pig in Ilkeston. And it's round the corner from the Crafty One bar and bottle shop. Didn't know this till I pulled out. So we're going up again one day. We're going to take my bottles, me 5 draft bottles. And I'm on this thing now to get the wife to drink some craft beers. Beers that she'll drink. We had a Shiny Brewery. I think it was a milkshake stout, to be fair. Milkshake IPA stout. It couldn't have been IPA. It was milkshake stout. I actually didn't remember what it was. So I tagged Shiny Brewery in, but I don't remember what it was. And she actually liked the taste of it. She got the coffee, the chocolate, and she didn't mind that. And we had a beer there. The pub was amazing. The Burnt Pig in Ilkeston. If you ever go there, make sure you pop in. Absolutely spot on. The amount of pump clips in that pub. And the people serving, there was 2 of them serving. They were proper decent, you know, nice people. And that's what I like, people that are friendly, nice. I don't ever want to, I don't ever want to put up with idiots in my life. I had that year on Nottingham's Park Estate. Nearly killed me. You know, I was on death's door. No lies aside. I was contemplating the worst. But we've come away from that, and the beer reviews have been brilliant. The beer community has been brilliant. Made some friends, you know. Such is life, you know, making friends. Do you know, even if it's virtual friends, friends are, it means so much to everyone. Anyway, we went there and we had a pint. And obviously I was driving, so 1 pint was definitely enough. Left there, went to Iceland, got home, said to the wife, let's go up to the Abdication in Daybrook. It's a craft micro bar that's been there since 2014. And like every other micro pub bar around the country, they've all had to shut, they've had to diversify to stay alive. Anyway, I went up there and didn't get noticed. I even tagged them in while I was there. So whether they did notice, but they just didn't say anything, maybe. Maybe they just think he's being quiet. He doesn't want. And I am a quiet person. So, and I didn't. I mean, there was a stage where I actually could have done a review, but I didn't. Sometimes it's nice just to have a beer and not actually do reviews. You know, to just appreciate good beer, good cask beer, good keg beer. I actually now know the difference between cask and keg, which is weird, isn't it? You do beer reviews all these years. Someone says to you, which do you prefer, cask or keg? And it's like, I ain't got a fucking clue. I ain't got a clue what's what. I know now. I do know now, funnily enough. Hey ho, you know, such is life, you know. I'm the first to be honest and say, if I don't know something, I don't know something. You know, what's the point in lying? Lying gets you nowhere. If I don't know, I don't know. Simple as that. So anyway, I gave the wife a New Zealand IPA to try. Well, she drank some Abbey Side Lager with lemonade, and she drank that, and she was all right with that. Lemonade, obviously, you know, sweetened it up so she could drink it. And then there was a 7.2% black lager. I think it was Round Corner Brewing, Gunmetal something or other. And she actually had a sample. The bloke gave her a sample, which was fantastic, fantastic service. I will be, you know, because even giving her that sample gave her the chance to. She had a third, and she drank the lot, and she enjoyed it. And this is the evolution. It's a defining moment for me, because my wife doesn't really understand the interest in doing beer reviews and the taste thing, the factor. It's not about getting pissed, you know, even though we all like to have a drink. And she enjoyed it, and for me, that tonight was a major moment. It was a step into the future. So I'm going to drag her to some beer festivals and get her to experience it, because she sits at home so much, and I think sometimes that affects her. And going to beer festivals, meeting up with all the beer reviewers, and that could be a good laugh, you know. And she's got a personality of her own, yeah, and she just. And she has to put with me for 20 years. You know, you need a personality to put with me for 20 odd years, don't you know? But yeah, it's I'm so chilled. I've had a drink. I'm not sober. I'm not steaming, but I am not sober. And it's been a good day. I've had an amazing day. It's nice just to have a drink. Go to pubs you've never been to before. I've never actually been inside the application. I went to get some beers before, but I never went inside. So to go inside, to experience the pub, and we'll be going again. We will, because it's on our doorstep. And the range of different beers is amazing. And the fact that I can get beers, like keg beers, a third of a keg and half a pint, which means now I've got the ability to weekly go and get a load of draft from breweries all around the country. I can get it at a price where I'm not paying silly amounts, and you know, I can support more breweries and do good beer reviews, and develop a relationship. It's all about developing relationships with beer breweries, local breweries, micropubs, bottle shops, and letting them know that Wraggy is about. Yes, yes. And thank God no one actually really recognised me. Although I'm sure she was looking at the phone and thinking, I know you are. You've just tagged me in something. So, and I took a photo from the seats. So that kind of got the game away. But yeah, cracking day. Totally enjoyed it. It's been a cracking weekend. What more can I say? Big thank you to everyone who's been nice this weekend. It's been a humbling weekend. It has. Back to the beer reviews tomorrow. Maybe a live at some stage, and yeah, keeping this ball rolling, as it were. It's been fun. And obviously I understand that everyone's got lives at the moment, lives returning to normality, be it pubs, be it cinemas, restaurants, holidays, and obviously that dilutes the internet down substantially. So we'll see where we go from there on. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day. Cheers, everyone. See you soon.